September 10th, 2025. This is your warning. This is your heads up. The world you think exists does not exist anymore. We may not be in World War III, but might as well be. There's war in Ukraine. There's war in Africa. There's now, looks like, going to be war on Venezuela. There are massive riots in Nepal, Bangladesh, the Balkans, other places. The United States is in absolute turmoil. Economy is crashing, and it ain't on the trajectory of getting better. Quite the opposite, actually. This is all studied in the 70s and previous. And with all the things, wars, uprisings, autocratic governments taking over, freedoms being demolished, rights being thrown in the trash, stomped on. These are all just effects of a cause. And that cause is the number of humans on this planet. Nothing in this world is infinite. This is a finite planet with a limited amount of space and a limited amount of resources, a limited amount of water, a limited amount of clean air, a limited amount of good soil to farm. And there's a number that nobody's talking about. That number is 9 billion. The number 9 billion is the amount of people that this planet can sustainably support into perpetuity. Now, this isn't a situation where we get to 9 billion and then things start going wrong because, oh no, now there's too many people. No. It's already started. We're over 8 billion people and counting every day. And I've said for a long time that once we hit 8 billion, that's when things start going wild. There starts to be too many people, government structures start failing, food structures start failing, water systems start failing. And all of this does nothing but increase and snowball as we get closer to 9 billion people on this planet. Most nice places have, the population has doubled in the last 40 years. And think of a nice place that you like, and now imagine the population doubling again, because that's what's here and that's what's coming. The environmental degradation, we've already gone over the tipping point. The oceans are decimated. The coral reefs are decimated. Everywhere I go dive and look at coral, at least 99% of it is completely dead. Not bleached, dead. Covered in moss and fungus and algae. There are no fish. These are waters that used to be full of fish. There are no fish. So this is your warning. Better stop thinking in the old mind frame of what you thought was normality, because that normal does not exist anymore. And it's not coming back. All we have now is to prepare for the changes that are coming. And it's been said for a long time, for maybe all of human history, that the adaptable will survive. If you're not adaptable, real adaptable, real fluid, this next 10 to 20 years is going to be very, very difficult for you and your family. We're at a time right now where nobody is awake to this yet, but it's coming very soon that people are going to wake up to the reality of the situation that we're in. And I hate to say it, but likely the thing that's going to wake people up is going to be the next great war. And unfortunately, it looks like we're a hair's breadth from it right now. This thing in Venezuela might be the kicker. It might kick it off. So it's time to start thinking about the future for you and your family. And that doesn't necessarily just mean think about you and your little house, because your house is not going to protect your family. You have to have access to clean water. You have to have access to good food. Without those two things, a house is completely useless. We still have a chance to at least make some things a little better. With all human resources and ingenuity, there are things that can be done to start to restore the natural environment, to start to create peace, sustainability, and abundance. And those three things are the only three things that are going to save the human race. If we focus on the death, destruction, sadness, pollution, and poison, and we keep paying for it, and we keep funding it, then that's exactly what we're going to get. And that's exactly what your children are going to get, and that's exactly what your grandchildren are going to get if you're lucky enough to ever see them. So this is your warning. This is the wizard Merlin's warning for you. September 10th, 2025. There is a hurricane out there. And as there's a hurricane in the distance, the human race is facing a hurricane, the likes of which we have never faced before. Get ready and buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride.